broadcast from Reser Stadium in Corvallis, Oregon. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Oregon State Beavers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Texas State head coach before the game. He knows he has the best wide receiver right now in the country. They are so excited about the talent and experience that they can get you downfield. But they've got a young passer. How will they put into play, into the scheme, ways to get him the ball? Depending on what the defense does, this will be a big storyline we'll follow throughout the game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Beavers ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Bobcats offense will have the football first. And here comes the junior running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burgess. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feeling, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
Another incompletion on third down. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Beavers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we get a look at Malik Murphy. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. Breaks a tackle. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. And the Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running inside. It's Newberry. At midfield, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Murphy. That's caught. It's Hampton. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying play action. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
A shot toward the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
Fires left side at Smith. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught in the backfield, it's Burgess. Gain of 6, they're looking at 3rd and 4.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Off play action. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll go right back to him. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
Makes the grab in their space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Hatcher. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got him in the flat. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Quarterback may change this route. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hatcher. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He'll take it himself. Past the 40. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. With the draw, it's Hatcher. They knock him down right there.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Using his feet. There he goes. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bobcats will hustle to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Dropping back, it's Murphy. Got a man. Fighting off the defender. And runs through another one. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Makes the catch. It's Nolan. Snags it, and he's open. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Jackson will throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. The Bobcats want to move quickly.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Now sliding to his left. Grab behind the line. It's Burgess. Could not make his way to the corner. The Beavers using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking down the middle with the catch. It's Butler. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Back to throw, it's Murphy. Dumps it off in the flats. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Gonna look downfield again. Scrambling away. Makes one man miss. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets to the 48. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and
Beacon just keeps moving. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. The Beavers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Timeout is called, and that will be the second charge to Oregon State. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Dances away to buy time. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Pocket breaking down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Bobcats will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Bobcats head coach at the half. This team has found some positives with their 3-game winning streak, but right now they haven't done their job on defense. They get an opportunity now to change that, grab some momentum. We'll see how this goes to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things develop on the sidelines. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Murphy. Makes the grab, it's Nolan. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking left. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Plucks it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Gonna run it. It's Burgess. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Fires to the wideout. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Hey, whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hampton.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
On the ground, it's Hatcher. Might have a chance. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Beavers in the hurry-up. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. To the air, it's Murphy. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Running inside. It's Hatcher. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
And this running back is so so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Evans. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally. And the Bobcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Just keep slinging it. This time he's got it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line. A designed run for the quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas State.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Delayed handoff. It's Hatcher.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught, and he's got room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oregon State. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Texas State sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. Bunch formation for these receivers. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Moving away from pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first three periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nolan. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to run for it. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. The Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sparks. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love the awareness by the defense there. 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass. But up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, going to the air. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the first down, and they'll get it back.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. That's reeled in. It's Butler. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Sweet cut there. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Hauls it in. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence.
Could be an alley. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
I really like what I see from this offense with the lead in the 4th quarter, and they're moving the sticks. This is now the 6th play of the drive, and they've been able to stay on, bleed clock.
Makes the catch, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. So they only had to move the ball 30 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. They'll move the wide receiver. Jackson will throw. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They're working that left side. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots, work the middle of the field, but make some big plays down a couple possessions.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. And the Bobcats look to keep this drive humming.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man. Touchdown, Texas State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Here comes the 2-point try. He's looking to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first, and the quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point conversion attempt is stopped. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to him. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The run inside. It's Hatcher. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down from the 36. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Might be changing the route. Jackson will throw. Snagged out of the air. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And this offense has got to keep pumping it out. Nice job. You get the first down. Nice scramble by this QB, but you're going to put the ball in his hands over and over and over again. You've got to score multiple times. This offense has got to be in hyperspeed.
It's on target and complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Wants to throw on third down. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in the 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a double.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt.